the Keep of the Shadowfell. I'm sure they probably opened up their book and looked.
So out of the so it's a entire suit of armor. Um,
It is.
is it glowing with any sort of any magic that I can feel?
You can do an Arcana check. Sure, I'll let you do that.
And since it's in dwarven uh, building, it might be dwarven armor. Do I recognize it as dwarven armor of a special kind?
It does not. It looks like it's possibly made by humans. Could be made by dwarves.
What kind of
Okay,
armor
Not
is
too
it?
sh-
Is it what style armor is it?
it is
Chainmail,
scale mail.
scale mail.
It is scale mail.
How about a history check on me?
It's a heavy type of armor. It is scale mail.
And I rolled for my Arcana.
Sure.
And I got a 16. So is there any magic emanating from the suit of armor?
You definitely know that it's magic. That's for sure. You can sense a magical presence to the armor for sure. And it is scale armor.
Oh, you pick up the scale armor.
It is light to the touch. It is
Made,
it's
made
light
of
to the
mithril?
touch. It is
Is there
not.
anybody?
It is not made of a. It is a metal that is black, and as the cleric picks it up, it starts to have a slight tinge of red glowing as like flames start to emanate on the armor. Sort of like the armor is burning, but you feel no heat. Sort of like it's just a visual type of effect.
I'll touch the armor.
And nothing happens. Doesn't It's not hot. It just, as you touch it, it it is just continually sort of like radiating like a flame all around it. Like I said, the metal is black also. It has like the flame is what is glowing red. The armor itself is not.
Well, if no one does not want to lay any claim to it, I will take this for myself.
Be my guest.
I got no use for it.
I can't use it either.
Scale armor. As long as you can use scale, that is good. I don't know if clerics can use scale though.
Well, if she can't have it, I'd like it.
Unless you have now, you can get the heavy armor proficiency feat, then you would be able to wear heavy armor. Because I think,
I'm sure Gim can wear it though.
yeah, I think clerics go up to
Oh, we only go up to chainmail.
chain, yeah, and in 4E they consider everything its own entity. So for
Well,
armor, anyways.
if you all don't mind, why don't I just don this and see how it fits?
Here, you can have it, Kim.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mmm.
So we'll say that you guys take a short rest to, as Gim's, doffing his old armor and kind of scoping out the new armor. Because in 4E you can literally identify an item with a 5-minute rest. So, all right, you found some black iron armor. I'm going to give you the card.
Adamantine?
You found black iron armor again, and here it is. It is the black metal of this armor glows red when the violent flares, and it's kind of encircling around the armor, just kind of moving around real slowly. It is a level 4 suit of armor, meaning it is +1. So it is scale +1, level 4, and it affects your armor class only. Now there is a passive property that gives you 5 resists to fire and 5 resist to necrotic damage. So if you take 15 fire damage, your armor is going to negate 5 of that, so you'll only take 10. So that's how resistance works in 4th edition. Now, 5th edition is totally different. It mitigates half, and that's just, 4th edition, the number value, and you can, subtract the 5 fire from whatever total fire damage that you have. So there you go. You can put black iron armor in brackets where your armor is. It's scale. It's also it's scale mail. So I think
forgot how to put another column underneath. I forgot how to do that.
no problem. Let me take care of it for you again real quick. Are you in there? Editing.
Yes, I am.
All right, go ahead and save it real quick, and I'll take care of it for you, bud.
Okay,
All right. Let me know when you're out.
I'm out.
All right. All right, I'm just taking care of Gim's armor for him real quick. I've got to take care of this for Gim real quick, everybody. So just bear with me just a second. I'm really getting into making sure my players' character sheets are taken care of. So alright, so scale armor has a base of +7. So your armor bonus is going to be +1 to make it 8. So now I'm going to go back up to your armor class. So just give me 1 second. We will
And if I remember right, too, scale armor doesn't have any sort of negatives for movement.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out in just a second. Well, if it's heavier than chain, so I think it
Being a dwarf,
possibly.
I don't have any problems on my movement anyway.
Yeah. All right, so there you go.
How about a check modifier? I got a -1. That would make that even.
So what it does is on his skill checks, though, he gets rid of the -1 for heavy armor. That's what it does.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at it, opening it up right now.
There's no minuses for checks or anything. It's just a -1 on speed.
Well, that's saying he had
that's pretty
chainmail
sweet.
before.
Yeah.
Now he gets the -1 for his checks. It goes away.
Yeah. Well, he had chainmail anyway, so he had -1 speed, so he'll keep that having scale, but you'll lose the -1 in check. So again, take your -1 armor penalty check off, and then just adjust all of those by +1. So you're in good shape, bud. So you're in good shape. You got a 20 armor class now, which is nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I just hope we can get back out of here.
Get out of where this little secret
room.
armor room here. You guys can all see right out. I mean, you can see a glittery, glinting type of wall, but I mean, you can see out like it's nothing. Doesn't even look like the wall's there. No more booming voice either.
Alright, let's get out of here.
So that just gives
Guess
me
you
a
guys
plus,
went out, huh?
+1 on my armor class. +1 on my armor class, right?
That's what it did. I've already taken care of that for you, Gib. You don't need to worry about any of that, bud. It's already taken care of. You're already taken care of, bud.
I'm guessing a lot of the stains on the floor is dry old blood, or is it recent?
It is a dried blood. Yeah, Gim, you don't need to change any of those numbers, bud.
Have a moment of survivor's guilt here. I almost want to jump on the rune. Okay, it's
So-
gone now.
Gim, hold on one second. Save that character sheet, Gim, so I can get
I
in
put
there.
it back the way it was.
Okay.
It's 6 instead of 8.
Yeah. Well, it has a base of 7. So, whoops. One second, everybody.
So that'd be a 21 for my AC.
There you go, bud. There you
Hey.
go. I'll take care of the skill checks for you and stuff. Also, just give me a few minutes, and then I'll take care of this for you. I also added your 5 resistance to poison, your 5 to fire. So just remember, if you take any of those damages, you'll take a little less. So
Hey,
no problem. Thank you, Gim. All right. So you can also click on and it's a passive, so you don't have to activate any kind of daily or minor power to it's a passive power. You're always going to get that resistance. So it's
I'm
pretty
gonna
nice.
name this rat Scovers.
Scovers. All right. Scovers disappeared. He went back into the other room.
No, I grabbed him and I
Oh,
put him.
you're still holding him? Okay.
Yes, sir. Now,
I'm gonna have to kill off Scovers. Maybe the gnome.
we bypassed this thing on the floor before,
Yeah,
right?
there was another
Yeah.
way to get around it.
Yeah, it's just old dried. It's not even coagulated. It's past coag. I mean, this is like a dried red blood on the floor.
Possibly
And you-
from when Sir Keegan murdered everyone.
It could be, could be. And then you have this hall and this massive archway in front of you, and it looks like the stairs are descending down into the darkness.
I think this is where we're supposed to go, boys. Think we should go down?
Whoa, not yet. We need to kind of think about what we're going to do when we get there. Yes, we have this password. What's that going to get us, really? They'll open a door for us, but then what? So are we just going to walk in there and say, hey, buddies, or are we going to try to pretend like we're one of them? Or what are we going to do?
There was a password, right?
Yeah. We have the password, but all that's really going to get us is them to open the door. Once they open the door, they see who we are. Then what? We can't just. All the password does is open the door for us. Are we going to just? We don't know who's behind the door. Are we going to attack the first person we see? If we're going to try to pretend that we're a group that's come to help them. What are we going to do? Probably something to do before we get down there.
Make a suggestion.
Sure.
Go down there like we own the place, and
Kill him! Kill him!
be ready in case they make a negative reaction.
Gim is awesome.
So are we going to try to
Be
duel
his
them,
friends,
take us all the way there, or are we going to try to?
be his friends until they make an advance to attack us.
All right.
You don't
I
sense
hate to
any,
say it,
Leopold.
but
You're looking around. You don't notice any traps at all, Leopold.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but I could pretend to be Ninaran.
Well, if they've seen her, they know who she is. Is the problem? I say we just pretend like we're a group that's come to from
Join
another
'em?
cult. From another
You're right,
cult
Ahab. He's
Just come to help out.
awesome.
with the opening of the rift until we see an opportunity, and then we can rid the
In
place
other
of
words,
vermin.
walking like we own the place.
Like I said,
Just saying, we need to leave at least have some sort of plan before we walk in there, and probably should hide your holy symbol.
That's fine. And I put my holy implement away. Alright, well, you guys have the better strategic motive, so you guys should lead the way.
Well, Peter and I should be side by side when we go down, unless the rogue wants to go first.
So Leopold, as you get closer to the door in this same voice that you just heard in the secret armory, asks you, speak the password and enter. If the password is wrong, you will die.
Okay, which one?
I whisper to him, New England clam chowder.
New England clam chowder.
Nothing is said.
Let's go.
You're not dead. That's good.
So who all is entering? Well, as everyone, as you get close, it asks each individual person the password. Same thing. What is the password? Enter, and what is the password? And if the password is wrong, you will die. That's what is happening. That's what's said. As everyone gets closer, it asks everyone individually.
New England clam chowder.
We should have made the password like Winter Haven clam chowder or some shit like that. Alright, so everybody gets into the door. Nothing happens. You guys are not killed. You're not beheaded. So, as you guys are starting to descend down into darkness, it goes down for quite a ways. The stairs actually eventually stop, and then there's a tunnel. So you're traveling down this tunnel for it seems like for probably at least 100 yards. And the tunnel is it's descending a little bit, but it's twisting around and turning. And then at the end of this tunnel, you start to see light starting to beam around a corner. Now, when you get to the corner, you kind of peer around and you can see that there is another flight of stairs that is descending another 20 feet. And you can see into the room a little bit because of the height of the ceiling, the top of the archway. And you can see feet about the size of a human, an elf, half-orc, kind of, moving past once in a while. Let's see what they do.
Let's go in.
Totally not even by the module. I didn't want to do it by the module.
I'm gonna get down on my belly and see if I get a better view.
Okay.
If I can see who's
Sure, that's a good.
there.
I like that. So when you get down on your belly, you kind of put your head on the side of the ground and you're looking. You can actually see several hobgoblins, and you can distinctively tell that these are hobgoblins. They're about the size of humans. They're actually pretty big hobgoblins, and they have this light red type of tintish skin, fangs and what what a hobgoblin looks like, and they're just you can see that they're kind of patrolling the area. Now there's also something that you see, which is it looks like a well that's probably 10 feet past where these hobgoblins are patrolling. Say, how long do you want to look? I mean, how long do you kind of want to pay attention? That depends on.
I want to get a kind of an idea how many there are.
Well, you could only see two. One of them, is just carrying like a short sword, wearing a long sword with like leather armor. But there is another one that passes by that definitely looks a lot more equipped. Chainmail, helmet, flail, kind of dragging his flail on the ground. So there, a little bit of mixture of everything. That's what you could see.
Okay, I'll get up and tell the others what I saw. We got hobgoblins.
They do have hobgoblins. A
Anybody
lot of
speak,
hobgoblins.
Goblinoid?
And they're just kind of, walking around. Sort of like patrolling. Looks like they're kind of just patrolling.
Well, I say we go in there and, like I say, pretend we own the place. Tell them we're here to augment the forces that are already here.
Hey, Leopold.
See what happens.
We're here to stop the portals.
Leopold, get behind me so Peter and I can go first.
Just let you know, Riverite, you can speak Goblinoid if you want to speak or listen to him. So.
They should know common.
I can speak Goblinoid, so could I? They weren't speaking, were they? At least not that I could hear.
No, you couldn't hear what they
Leopold,
talking.
you can speak Goblin.
Little bit, yeah.
Well, you can get him first then. You can be our translator.
Okay.
See what they
And
do.
let's go.
All right, so you guys are descending. You're getting up, going around the corner, and walking down the stairs into.
Acting like we own the place.
Wow, I like it. So what's the order? Who's in the front? Who's in the back? The area that you're walking through. This the chamber goes back to being a really nice dwarvish type of architectural type of floor tile, cement, earthen tile, and it's too wide. So it's 10 foot wide. Who wants to be in the front? Who wants to be in the back? And we'll see what happens.
So we go in pretty much exactly like we are right now. Leopold right there so he can speak their tongue. Me and Gim right behind him, and then Ren right behind us.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys over. I like it. You guys are going down there to own the place. Wow.
Very interesting.
So as you guys walk down the stairs, you see that there is a goblin by a well.
In Goblinoid, I
Who
say, who's in charge?
Who are you? How did you find the password? We have visitors! We have visitors! The humans are here! Kill them! Let's roll initiative. They knew you were coming anyway, so you'll find out why. Alright, 5 foot squares still. Everybody rolls initiative. Let's
I'm
do
doing my best
this.
to look intimidating.
Yeah, you guys walked right in there like you own the place. I kind of liked it. We're going right in like we own the place. Alright.
Dave, that's
They
a
knew they
bad
were coming.
sign.
They knew they were coming. What's a bad sign, Gim?
Turn order.
Why? It's not a bad sign. You got a 15. They're all rolling below you.
Never mind.
Yeah, they're all rolling below you, bud. You guys don't forget, you also get +1.
Was that a +1 from armor class too?
No, just anything offensive or skill check related.
I'm joking.
I know. was a good try, Gim. It was you get an A for effort for sure.
So where's my initiative on this?
You just target your token and hit initiative, and it should take care of it automatically.
I like that roll.
It's a good one. Definitely a good one. You guys should be able to change your number. Add 1 to all of your numbers. You guys should be able to do that on your... Yeah, do that on your own, guys. Save me a little bit of time.
That would be 28 instead of 27 then.
Yep, that would.
I've got it in there.
All right.
I added it too.
Okay, so once again, Gim, you are up. That's what improved initiative does, bud. It gives you that edge for initiative. That's for sure.
So did they just immediately attack us? Or
Oh,
what's going on?
they said the humans are here. Basically, we're expecting you. Now you will die for interrupting with Calorel's work.
It's clobbering time.
And you yell this, right, Gim? You yell it throughout the entire complex. So, yes, exactly. You yell it, it bellows out through everywhere. Now all of the hobgoblins are going into a frenzy. Combat has started. Gim, you're up.
Reaping strike.
All right, Gim. Reaping strike. Gim, that's definitely a hit. A 30. All right, so wow, max
Wait,
damage.
God, what's happening out there?
17. Nice hit.
Did you guys hear that?
Anything else for you, Gim?
Wait, what the hell's happening? Come on, I need info. Tell me.
I'm cool.
Where's this sound coming from?
You can hear it's kind of echoing throughout the chamber, but it definitely sounds like possibly the warlock. It's pretty loud. It's echoing pretty good.
Is he channeling his spirit? Creepy.
Gim, anything else for you, bud?
No, that's fine.
All right. All right, so there's going to be another hobgoblin joining.